Team Catherine. Meg exploded with rage as Givenchy disclosed shocking detail about a wedding dress. Meghan Markle, the new Duchess of Sussex, stunned on Saturday's royal wedding in a sophisticated and surreal Givenchy gown designed by Clare Waight Keller. But some people are criticising the dress choice, claiming the dress wasn't as flattering as she intended it to be. Even singer Katy Perry had something to say about Markle's wedding dress, saying that it needed one more fitting and that Kate Middleton won. Social media users commented on the cut, sizing and overall design, as though they too were royalty ready to annihilate and tear down anything and everything that didn't live up to their tremendous expectations. They even made jokes comparing it to Jennifer Lopez's dress in the wedding planner. In other news, Meghan Markle's half-sister has urged King Charles to act swiftly to stop the Sussexes disrupting the royal family. Samantha Markle told Fox News it sets a dangerous precedent to allow it to go on. She also hit out at claims that she'd orchestrated a disinformation campaign against the Duke and Duchess, slamming the Netflix series as fake news. In episode 5 of the series, the Duchess of Sussex breaks down in tears as she describes the impact of online trolling and receiving death threats. The same episode included online research which found the majority of Twitter abuse directed at Meghan came from a small number of accounts. Christopher Bowsey, founder and CEO of Bot Sentinel, said 70% of the hateful content came from just 83 accounts, with a reach of around 17 million people. Mr. Bowsey also claimed Meghan's half-sister Samantha was part of a group putting out disinformation about the couple online. He said Samantha had her account suspended and then we sent Twitter a list because she had like 11 additional accounts, and we were baffled by this. How can Meghan's half-sister be part of the hate group? In her interview with Fox News, Samantha Markle described the Sussexes documentary as a $100 million fake news PR machine. Asked if she had any advice for Meghan's in-laws, Samantha Markle said, "In my honest opinion, I think apathy in a situation like this, being empathetic, can be a dangerous thing. And so can apathy. King Charles needs to act certainly swiftly and severely and lay down the boundaries because they seem to not like boundaries. It sets a dangerous precedent to let this go on." The Duchess of Sussex also described a relationship with Elizabeth II, noting how she saw her as a grandmother figure. Meghan described a relationship with her own grandmother as so close, adding she looked after her in her final years. But Samantha Markle challenged the Duchess's recollection. She claimed, "The whole grandmother thing, I think my grandmother would be rolling over in her grave if she saw that. And she didn't take care of her, she visited her. It's been so far-fetched. It's like a tragic comedy, especially sadly for our family and the royals." Asked how it felt to go up against a PR machine, telling Meghan's story in soft focus, Miss Markle said, "Well, that's been on continuum. There's been a series of fake news stories and I just couldn't fight it." Meghan has had a strained relationship with members of her family, including her father, Thomas Markle. Mr. Markle made global headlines after he was caught staging paparazzi photographs in the days leading up to Harry and Meghan's wedding ceremony. In episode 4 of the Netflix series, Meghan speaks of the effect tabloid stories about their strained relationship had on her around the wedding. She said it's still under the delusion that if it's in a tabloid no one believed it, like it's a tabloid. We had a walkabout in Liverpool and there was a group of women and one of them said to me, "What you're doing to your father isn't right." It was the first time that I went, oh my god, people actually believe this stuff. And then my entire centre was rocked to its core. Meghan also disclosed that the late Queen had told her to write a letter to her father, which was then leaked to the press.